Good morning. Naturally caffeinated Dale here. Today is Tuesday. It is January 5th, 2021, and this is your positive quote of the day. Positive quote of the day today is from a guy named Rob Siltanen. He was a guy that was the leading creative marketer responsible for some of the most effective marketing campaigns and branding efforts in the last 30 years. You may have heard of some of the items and things that he did for Apple computer. And I chose this quote today specifically for this reason, not necessarily for the quote, but specifically for the story and what he was in the world of marketing and brand awareness. The specific quote is this. He said, "People who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do." And I want you to think of this from the perspective of not necessarily what someone's doing, but the message that they're giving out about what they're doing or about what's happening. And sometimes that's very subtle. Sometimes it's very obvious and it's very in your face. And it can be as simple and basic as what you do in your daily life and how that affects the people around you. Or it could be something that's larger. And if you're someone who is focused on your brand, your reputation, your message, your content, all of those things tie into how you deliver that or how you get that message or branding out. If you're a company, that's extremely important. And I think if you take the time to understand not just the message itself, but how people are delivering that message in the different forms that they can be delivered today, everything from print advertising to word of mouth discussions to social media and electronic communications or email marketing. There's a lot of different ways to get your message, your content, your brand out there. And I think it's the people that are doing it right that have both a good story to tell, but the story has to tie into some type of feel-good piece, whatever it is. Why do they do it? What's at your core? What makes you feel good about buying from that person if you hear about it as a brand? Or if it's more basic on a human level, what makes you feel good about connecting with that person, being their friend, supporting them, having them be a part of your group or network. Just think about the things that person's about, and then basically, how are you finding out about what they're about or what that company's about? If a company's doing it, they're doing it on a broader scale with marketing efforts, sales, brand ambassador, awareness, etc. But if you're doing something as a person, my encouragement to you is to find out who you are, what you feel good about, what you're passionate about, and then do good things that can benefit you, but also things that are good for people, the world, environment, others, etc. That being said, I'd like you to find a way to try to identify two things. One is what you're about, what you're passionate about, what you're excited about, and then find a way to share that story. And then two, really identifying the best ways to broaden your network either personally or as a company. Now, if you're a person that prefers to be a little bit more introverted, that's fine. I'm not encouraging you to get out of that if that makes you feel comfortable and you're happier being an introvert. I'm just saying develop the relationships with the very small group of friends that you have and strengthen that and feel good about who you are and the message that you're giving. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate you. If you like the content you're hearing, please tell a friend about it, and I'll see you again tomorrow.